Welcome to our exploration of nationalism. In this video, we'll uncover how the idea of nationalism shaped Europe and India, transforming societies and sparking powerful movements. We'll start by understanding what nationalism means. The belief that people who share a common language, culture, or history should unite as a nation. This concept has inspired revolutions, united countries, and even led to conflicts. As we journey through history, you'll see how nationalism evolved from a dream of unity to a driving force behind independence movements. Let's dive in and see how this powerful idea changed the world. In 1848, French artist Frédéric Soriot imagined a world of democratic nations. His famous print shows people from Europe and America marching together, paying homage to liberty. The shattered symbols of old monarchies lie at their feet, while the Statue of Liberty stands tall, holding the torch of enlightenment. Soriot's vision grouped people by their national flags and costumes, highlighting the dream of a world where nations are free and united. This utopian image captures the spirit of hope and change that swept across Europe in the 19th century. The 19th century saw the rise of nation-states in Europe. Unlike earlier dynastic empires, these new states were built on a shared sense of identity among citizens, not just rulers. This transformation didn't happen overnight. It took years of struggle, leadership, and the collective actions of ordinary people. As nationalism spread, people began to see themselves as part of a larger community, united by language, culture, and history. This new sense of belonging laid the foundation for modern countries like Germany and Italy. The French Revolution of 1789 was a turning point for nationalism. The revolutionaries declared that the people, not the king, were the true nation. They introduced symbols like the tricolour flag, new anthems, and the idea of citizenship. These changes fostered a sense of unity and equality among the French. The revolution also inspired people across Europe, showing that ordinary citizens could shape their country's destiny. Soon, the ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity spread far beyond France's borders. After the revolution, Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power and expanded French influence across Europe. He introduced reforms like the Napoleonic Code, which promoted equality before the law and abolished feudal privileges. While these changes modernized societies, Napoleon's rule also brought heavy taxes and censorship. At first, many welcomed the French as liberators, but soon, resentment grew. The spread of French ideas and the backlash against foreign rule fueled nationalist movements in countries like Germany and Italy. Europe in the 1800s was a patchwork of kingdoms and empires. Many regions, like Germany and Italy, were divided into smaller states. The Habsburg Empire ruled over a mix of ethnic groups, each with its own language and culture. Despite these differences, the idea of nationalism began to unite people. The middle class, inspired by liberal ideas, pushed for constitutional government and national unity. Over time, these efforts led to revolutions and the eventual unification of countries like Germany and Italy. Culture played a vital role in building national identity. Artists, poets, and musicians celebrated folk traditions, local languages, and shared histories. In Germany, the Grimm brothers collected fairy tales to preserve authentic German culture. In Poland, music and language became symbols of resistance against foreign rule. These cultural efforts helped people imagine themselves as part of a larger nation, even before political unification was achieved. The 19th century was marked by waves of revolution. In 1848, uprisings erupted across Europe as people demanded national unity, constitutional rights, and social reforms. Although many of these revolutions failed, they set the stage for future change. In Germany, Otto von Bismarck used diplomacy and war to unite the German states under Prussian leadership. In Italy, leaders like Cavour and Garibaldi worked to bring together the fragmented regions into a single nation. These unifications reshaped the map of Europe. Unlike other European countries, Britain's nation-state developed gradually, not through revolution. The English Parliament extended its influence over Scotland, Wales, and Ireland, often suppressing local cultures and traditions. Symbols like the Union Jack and the English language became markers of British identity. However, this process also led to tensions and resistance, especially in Ireland. Britain's experience shows that nation-building can be complex and sometimes contentious. By the late 19th century, nationalism took on a new, more aggressive form. European powers used nationalist ideas to justify imperial expansion, competing for colonies and resources around the world. In the Balkans, nationalist tensions among Slavic groups contributed to conflict and instability, eventually leading to the outbreak of World War I. Nationalism, once a force for unity and liberation, now fueled rivalry and division on a global scale. In India, nationalism grew in response to British colonial rule. The struggle for independence brought together diverse groups, each with its own experiences and aspirations. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi united people through non-violent movements, using symbols, songs, and mass protests to inspire a sense of collective identity. The fight for freedom was not just political, it was also about redefining what it meant to be Indian, forging unity from diversity. Symbols like the tricolour flag, Bharat Mata, and patriotic songs played a crucial role in India's national movement. These icons helped people from different regions, languages, and religions feel part of a common cause. Folklore, literature, and art celebrated India's rich heritage and inspired pride in the nation. Even today, these symbols remind us of the sacrifices and dreams that shaped modern India. Nationalism has been a powerful force for change, uniting people and inspiring movements for freedom, but it has also led to conflict and exclusion. As we've seen, the journey of nationalism in Europe and India was shaped by diverse voices, struggles, and dreams. Today, understanding this history helps us appreciate the complexities of identity, unity, and belonging in our own world. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the story of nationalism.